train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Bud Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it, and we got to check these damn buttons. As always, chapters down below if you want to skip around to a certain subject. And of course, that sub button is right there. Please click it. Go ahead and take a minute. Take a minute and to click it, and we's on the race to 50K. Thank you guys for joining us yesterday. That was a ridiculous ass video. Anyway, we's about to get it started, and shout out to the new Patreons. We're gonna get into all that at the end of the video. Ladies and gents, without further ado, let's go. All right, now into them tournament hosting banned players. That's right, buttons that need to be checked. So this one caught me off guard, right? So everybody knows this player right here by the name of Zero, right? Huge, if not one time in his life, probably the biggest player in the Smash community. He was dominant, did the thing for a long time, and we all remember, some of you might not, back in 2020, when like literally everybody was firing shots, because all we were doing is staying at home, right, due to COVID, and getting canceled, right, like left and right. Well, there were some allegations brought up against him, I guess with him and like particular minors.
That lawsuit is now fully concluded. The details can be viewed in this document on screen right now, which you can pause the video and take a look at that. But to summarize, the document in which all of the allegations made to my name has now been fully deleted. However, this document has been deleted by the person who made it, Jizu, as part of this legal conclusion. So pretty much to put it bluntly, that movie with that individual is fully resolved at this point in time.
If you didn't know, he's still doing content. I believe he's banned though from Smash tournaments, but he's still doing online content. He still has a pretty good following, and apparently now he's actually doing his own tournament. And by the way, can we pause for a second? Last time I saw this man, he looked like this. Little chunkster, you know what I'm saying? Looked like he like pizza and birthday cake together, you know what I'm saying? Just for no reason. But now the man looks like this. I didn't even know it was the same guy. I was like, holy shit, this dude did a complete 180. Now he's like a weightlifter or whatnot. Bonkers. Anyway, apparently the other day he made a video basically talking about how he wants to start doing, I guess, tournaments again. He misses them. He's like, I'm banned from doing like Smash tournaments, but that doesn't mean I can't do my own thing and throw tournaments for the people that actually support me. Here's a short clip. If you want to check out the whole thing, there's multiple videos about this. Check out the link below and check out Zero. But anyway, check out the clip.
They don't have to watch, or they can watch, right? On the agenda of who am I going to let play in these tournaments, am I going to allow players that are banned to play in my tournaments? The answer is, it depends. My objective is not to necessarily host a tournament just to invite a bunch of criminals and a bunch of, you know, people that are banned, because the reality is that there are people who are banned that should be banned that did terrible things, right? That's just what it is, right? But there are certain scenarios where I feel like there are certain players who should be allowed to play that don't make sense that they're banned, that, you know, in a case-by-case scenario.
So of course, then that gets back to social media and it blows the hell up, right? First, I start seeing the memes right here. Somebody saying me after I commit multiple felonies so I can get banned and win the Zero tournament. Then Just Blue says the invited players, when Zero calls the tournament a major, they were looking for minors. Then others, of course, go deeper. There's somebody by the name of Big Duck Hunt fan or something like that saying, I watched the video so you don't have to. He's hosting a tournament and he's inviting banned players. He opened comments to suggest banned players. He really kind of sinks his teeth into it, right? Of course, objecting to the whole tournament idea. Somebody else by the name of Omega Zero says, I still think he shouldn't have a platform where he could interact with people and have the same situation repeat itself. He said he'll consider people that are banned. I don't have an issue with this since it's case by case. It's just him that I have an issue with unless Nairo plays. Which is interesting, right? Because he says unless Nairo plays. And I don't know if it's because they have a personal beef, because somebody else posted this meme right here saying, literally, then of course you see Nairo right here saying, I still make content, and they say, oh my god, big W, and then Zero down below, I still make content, you're a pedo, why are you still making content? Then Technicals, y'all know Technicals, right? Response to some of this saying, you can hate Zero without lying about what he said in the video. He did not say he he was gonna crowdfund people's favorite criminals, and he specifically mentions not allowing the types you're implying, as it's more catered towards frivolous or excessive bans. Nice bait though. Then, of course, this gets back to Zero. He actually follows up with a rebuttal video. Check out the clip.
I have another little more serious video coming for you guys. Now that I have announced that I'm hosting my own tournaments and I've been talking to a lot of top players, I even had the opportunity to talk to a few sponsors, both friends who want to chip in and support my tournaments, also a few companies that, even though they're in the know of everything that's going on, they still would like to support and, you know, kind of get in there, get in the fray, which I really appreciate. The channel has been getting more views. I feel like the community support from you guys has been completely outstanding, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I think everything is looking better from a lot of different angles. Feel physically really good. I feel mentally really strong. I think what's happening here with the content and the channel, I think is really good. But I am definitely noticing that the better I feel like I am doing, the more the opposition against me grows. For example, there was this one guy that made a thread where he basically implies that I'm going to be hosting my tournaments as an excuse to just host all the banned players and purposely try to maliciously host tournaments that only have criminals or something like that, when I literally say within the first minute of my original video that's not the point. And I even said that on multiple comments. I've been very clear about that. I don't mind if people don't like me. I'm past the point where I'm past the point where I believe that everyone should just be a fan of me and just like me because I'm a great person. I'm a decent person at best. Everyone has their flaws. I am no different. But if you're gonna dislike me, at least dislike me for things that make sense, or at least for the truth, right? Don't make up things.
So there you have it, still doing his thing, about to throw a tournament. Hell, I think he already threw the tournament by the time we're watching this video, but either way, how y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now what you them Gootecks purposely losing subscribers buttons that need to be checked. This is another man, y'all know this man, right? Excellent Adventures, Cross Counter, been doing the damn thing. A lot of us coming up in the FGC was through him and Mike Ross, you know what I'm saying? Well, he is still doing the thing. I'm sure y'all probably know that by now. He still has Cross Counter. He's doing different type of footage, and I think from his side, he's probably still trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do, but he's still FGC, you know what I'm saying? The other day, I noticed he hosted a very interesting stream. It was him and Perfect Legend, and they were talking about, I guess, Street Fighter 6 and the beta and whatnot. He did another one, and I guess it was like on like final thoughts, but he did talk about some serious shit, you know what I'm saying, like internal thoughts and whatnot. And one of them that stood out was that he's purposely losing subscribers. Check out the clip. And of course, his link down below for all his stuff.
Yeah, well, the thing is, here, this is a little bit of inside baseball for you guys. For the past 2+ years, anytime I would put a video up, it would bleed like somewhere between 200 and 400 subscribers with every video, as opposed to like growing. Like, for example, when you look at the stats for, you know, it's not just Maximilian's channel, but like all the other big fighting game channels, Justin or Punk or whoever, like all these guys are getting, you know, somewhere between like 50 and a couple hundred subs every day. Yeah, on this channel for the past 2 years, it would bleed. I think the most one video lost was like 600 subscribers. And then finally, the video that I put up, not last week, but the week before, about modern controls, that one was like positive. I think it's like positive 20 subscribers. I'm trying to get it to the point where everybody who's not down is gone. That's why I've been trying to up the output to just get more people out.
There you have it, right? He said anytime he put a video up for like what, months or years, he was losing anywhere from 200 to like 400 or 500 subscribers. Can you imagine? Damn. I don't know how much Excellent Adventure have, like, or how much they had, you know, when they were at the pinnacle. But I want to guess it was like over 100,000, maybe 200,000. I don't know, possibly even more. So he figures, obviously from the video, so if I can keep posting, I can get rid of everybody that doesn't want to be here in the first place, and I could basically get to the foundation. To me, it's still a trip. Anyway, anytime I just think of how things are unraveling and how certain shows and players ain't around anymore. It's almost kind of depressing, you know what I'm saying? But I am very excited for the new era that's gonna usher in with, you know, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and all these other games. So anyway, I'm rambling on this subject. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about Gootecks and cross counter though? Let me know. All right, next up for them people who's already playing the full version of Street Fighter 6 buttons that need to be checked. The FGC is furious, or maybe not furious, but damn, they're pissed. Because first, they felt some type of way about people playing the crack. They were like they had an unfair advantage, and they just seems like a lot of people feel like myself that we's getting left behind, you know what I'm saying? And now I see none other than Twisted Rivera, profile on the screen. We had Twisted on the show one time, a Bogus Juniors. Bogus Journeys, and he's awesome. Great Alex player, just a cool ass dude. But anyway, he posted this the other day saying, I see some people already got their hands on the full version of Street Fighter 6. People are like, what you talking about? He ends up posting a picture saying, y'all think I'm joking? And then you can see the screenshots right here. Not only that, he goes on to post the actual Twitch channel. You can see it right here. Check out the clip.
Special match. Extreme battle. Extreme battle.
So let me pray for my damn fall. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I
Make
learned
way
all
for
my
the
lessons.
Ninja Star!
I realize I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Which team you?
Round one. Fight.
And as you can imagine, FGC is reacting, people tagging me. Thank you guys for the love, I appreciate it. Some are like, yeah, this is why I didn't bother signing up for the early majors. I didn't play the crack and I don't have a pre-release. Basically saying I don't have that edge. There's a lot of people out there, somehow, some way, they already got their hands and they've been playing this shit, you know what I'm saying? So they feel like, I'm gonna have to wait a bit before I can even compete. I see this comment as well saying, I found their Twitter, they're in New York and probably found a shop that broke the street date. I think, yeah, because Dirty Low used to work at like GameStop or something like that, or Electronic Boutique. And yeah, they get the games kind of early, right? If you work there. So technically you could start playing it, you know, in some cases. Others are like, those are called review copies or lax retail managers. I've seen both. Oh, I see this one as well saying, my store got the game a week ago. For people who doubt this, I'm trying to tell you, I've seen this before, man. Way back in the day when Dirty Low used to work for GameStop. But there you have it. Do you think it would be considered cheating though? Because the game's practically already out. Capcom was talking more about the crack, not so much the official game. In the end of the day, they can't really help what's happening. I wouldn't think anyway. I don't know if they would care at this point if people are already streaming it, or if it's just too close to that finish line. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling about this? Do you think it's something that can actually be penalized? Or no, since we see the finish line right there down the damn street, it's probably bygones is gonna be bygones. How y'all feeling? Let me know. There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how y'all feeling, man. Before we get out of here, I wanna give a quick shout out to Anhouse Beats. He provided some beats, the new beats that I've been using in the background for Button Check. So I want to give him a quick shout out. Profile on the screen. His link is down below. He released a new one. Or what is it? Street Fighter 2, the World Warrior Mix. I'm going to give you a little taste. Check it out. And trust me, this dude has a lot of cool shit. He'll even create you a personal beat for a small charge if you want. So definitely check him out. Big up to Anhouse. And on that same tip, I want to give a shout out to the newest Patreons. I think we got 3 since the last time that we did the video. And it's Anhouse. Ladies and gents, thank you, Ant, for the amazing love. I appreciate it. Next up, we got D3AD10CC. That's a hell of a name. Thank you for the $5 pledge. And also, Doc to the Sims. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoy. And of course, we'll see you at the Patreon after this video, because at some time today, we're gonna post new footage on the Patreon just for you guys. So one more time, thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love y'all forever. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
This is bullshit.